My name's Eloisa and welcome back to another episode of The Back of the Label. Today's recipes, yes. We are going to have the battle of the brownies. There are two brownie recipes that I want to try out, and they're both from two different brands as well. One of them you guys have already seen before if you've seen my cookie video. Ugh. Again, I think I found this brand in Stater Bros. It's called Smidge Spoon. And then this one, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen this brand. It's probably the most popular, C&H. It is a recipe for brown sugar brownies. There's only 6 ingredients in it. There's butter, flour, brown sugar, eggs, pecans, and some chocolate. Now, for the Smidge Spoon recipe, we're going to be making some Rocky Road brownie bars. These sound so extra. I'm kind of excited though because, oh my god, there's just a lot of cool things in here. Same thing, butter, flour, sugar, eggs. Oh. So, this one doesn't have any brown sugar, and this one doesn't have any granulated sugar. I have all my ingredients here. I forgot to set my butter to room temperature. I'm just gonna put my butter here on the stove so that when the oven is preheating, the heat will soften up the butter. It's a cool little hack. Let's see how this goes. I am going to preheat my oven to 350 degrees because I think we're gonna do this one first. So because I forgot to let my butter soften up to room temperature, I'm going to cut it and I'm going to put it aside here on the stove. In the meantime, I can still grease my, what are these called, pans? Please don't mind the stains. I'm going to cover this up with some wax paper. This recipe calls for only 1 stick of butter, and then this one calls for a stick and a half. The other half of the butter I'm going to use to grease the pans. Might be as good as it gets for lining my parchment paper. In the meantime, I can still prep my ingredients. I'm going to combine all the dry ingredients together, then I'll be back to cream the butter and the sugar together. 1 cup of flour, 1.5 cups of sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder. I hope this recipe is good. I think I really failed on the old-time soft sugar cookies. I think I did a really bad job. I should have sifted this. Now there's lumps everywhere. All right, I'm gonna sift this. I'll be back. Really? Look at all that cocoa powder that's like all lumpy. Okay, I think our butter has had enough time to soften up, so I'm gonna start to cream that with the sugar. Time to add in the eggs, 1 at a time as well. Last one. I'm gonna fold in the rest of the stuff because I think I did incorporate a lot of air into this batter already. Oh yeah. Next, it says to add in some chocolate chips, some marshmallows, and some walnuts or pecans. Today I'm using pecans, and I'll tell you the story as to why I'm using pecans instead of walnuts. I usually just eyeball these, never really measure out. It's all personal preference. That looks like a lot. Look at all those marshmallows, they're already covered. Time to put it in the tray. This is ready for the oven. Now we're gonna get started on CNH's recipe for brown sugar brownies. I feel so bad. I don't have unsweetened chocolate anymore. I wasted it all. So instead I might just use cocoa powder as usual, but hopefully, you know, this is a forgiving recipe. So we're starting off with half a cup of flour and then 1/4 of a cup of cocoa powder. Ooh, this butter is very, very room temp. I can use that to grease this. Perfect. The eggs. So there is a reason why I chose some pecans over some walnuts. It was not my fault at all. I was driving in the car with my parents and I was telling them that my next recipe was going to be some brownies. I needed to stop by the store to get some walnuts. Then my dad immediately goes, "No!" And then he goes, "I don't like walnuts. Get pecans instead." Then I go, "Okay, whatever." Love you, Dad. I'm curious as to see how the different recipes in these will affect the brownies, because I don't know if this one's going to be cakier than this one, but this one has baking powder in it, so maybe this one might be cakier. Time to add in the pecans for my father. I think they'll look a little better once I cut them. Ooh, just the texture already from cutting it feels really nice. I'm a little worried that this one is a little undercooked. Just because of the marshmallows. Okay. Ah! Yeah, I think it might just be the marshmallows that are really soft. We're still gonna cut it. Let's see if I can find a good spot. Yeah, either that or I think it might have needed more time. I added a lot of chocolate chips. No, that's okay. It's all about the flavor. How sad. I'm so happy. Yes. Okay, I'll try this one first because it looks like I did something wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. I think I might have added too much of everything. So please learn from my mistake. Always just follow the recipe. Don't eyeball things, please. If anyone likes really gooey, like molten lava chocolate cakes and stuff like that, this is for you. This would go well with some ice cream. Do I have ice cream? Now I feel like it's all over my teeth. I'll still smile anyway. These look really nice after I cut them, but they look really simple. The crumb's really nice, the texture is really nice. Let's try it. I really wish I would have used milk chocolate instead of cocoa powder because maybe I might have been missing a little bit more sweetness. But again, lesson of the day here, I don't know who I want to give it to. I think I'll give it to C&H only because the brownie has integrity to it, like some structural integrity. While this one, I think I don't know, man. Smidge spoon. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. Maybe these recipes need some revision. I'm so sorry. I really did my best. I'm gonna go give this to my dad now. Thanks for watching. Be sure to look out for my next video because that one is one that I'm excited to make. I say that about all my videos. I'm so excited to make them because it's food. But this one specifically, I have not had since last year before December. And I'm really craving this thing and I can't take it anymore. And I'm ready. I'm ready to make this. Turn on that notification bell if you must because I can't figure out a schedule yet. Bye.